What is going on, guys? It's WrestleMia here, back with a video you don't want to skip. Join me now as we break down this week's edition of Monday Night Raw, plus the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including a huge WWE return that's just been exposed. Iyo Sky suffers a brutal injury. Is Club WWE secretly a scam? A former champion is finally ready to return? Sheamus has transformed into an absolute beast. Why has Netflix turned into a massive letdown for WWE fans? A WWE star just revealed a shocking divorce. Is WWE's brand split quietly coming to an end? So much more coming up, so stick around. And if you don't want to miss these stories, hit subscribe, smash that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, the bad and the downright ugly. Let's start with the good, and number one, Otis deserves more credit than he's getting. Otis only gets around 3 TV segments a year, yet every time he steps on screen, he knocks it right out of the park, no matter what. Last night was no exception, as he delivered alongside Maxine Dupree. The best part about Otis's performances is that he pulls the crowd onto his side without doing anything. They instantly reconnect with him, and that's genuinely insanely hard for any performer to do. If WWE wanted to, they could give the former Money in the Bank holder a serious push up the card, but it's unclear if that's on the horizon. Number 2, a gauntlet classic as Chad Gable is heading to SummerSlam. Gable will face Penta at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental title after winning a tremendous gauntlet match on Raw that ran over 30 minutes. And gauntlet matches continue to be matches WWE are able to master and deliver extremely well. Number 3, setting the tone, as Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns perfectly captured the spirit of their rivalry during their contract signing last night. The lore and intensity was there, and it's more clear than ever that these two are wrestling soulmates. There's a ton of pressure on the two to deliver at SummerSlam, as it's expected to main event night 2, and if WWE gives the match a clean finish while keeping celebrities out of the mix, this could be one of the best matches of the modern era. Number 4, Lyra's promo, as Lyra Valkyria did a great job in her promo segment with Bayley. Valkyria's heel promo material is incredibly strong, and it's understandable why she's one of the fan favorites to win the Money in the Bank briefcase this year. And Solo shines, as WWE delivered a big shocking angle with Solo Sikoa on Raw. It looked like he was going to reunite with the Bloodline, yet it was all a big swerve and he turned on them, siding with Eddie Knight and Royce Keys. Hopefully this means WWE's teasing of the reunion means Sikoa remains in the babyface role for the foreseeable future. But that was the good. Now for the bad. Number 1, Braun's explanation. For some reason, WWE has decided to add a bizarre explanation as to why Braun Breaker rejected the world title match for SummerSlam. According to Breaker, he declined the opportunity because he knew Brock Lesnar would cost him the match. Now, whilst this does actually make sense on paper, it means that unless Lesnar retires at SummerSlam, there's still the possibility Lesnar could cost him the future world title match. So it just makes no sense. WWE is clearly desperate to come up with a big reason for this King of the Ring pivot, and this is perhaps the weakest explanation imaginable. Number 2, the vision needs to end. It's really time for the vision to end, and the writing is now on the wall. In a backstage segment on Raw, Paul Heyman praised Maxine Dupree before stating the group no longer needed Braun. A lot of fans are seeing this as a bad sign if Heyman is cutting ties with the group, and unfortunately it looks like this is the plan moving forward, with Dupree now the default leader. There was nothing downright ugly on this week's show. The show did a solid job building towards SummerSlam, and the crowd were on fire for the majority of the night. It's clear that Raw is still WWE's main focus compared to SmackDown, and hopefully these strong shows continue throughout the summer months ahead. What do you guys think of the red brand last night? Let us know down in the comments below. Now let's move on to the news, and first up, a big shocking WWE return has just been revealed. Our top story today looks at a teaser on last night's Raw that confirmed the impending return of a former WWE star. On last night's show, WWE aired a vignette spotlighting Big Cass ahead of his shocking WWE return. Cass is now expected back on WWE programming on the first Raw after SummerSlam in August. Interestingly, the video package didn't mention or feature Enzo Amore at all, and it's now being speculated that WWE plans to bring the duo back in as a solo act, rather than as an established tag team. There was initial speculation that the duo were going to return at Saturday night's main event this weekend, mainly due to the show taking place in New York, but evidently WWE has other ideas entirely. If you want further evidence that it's going to be Big Cass, as if the vignette wasn't obvious enough already, he's now been quietly removed from the AEW roster page entirely. It's still unknown what the creative plans are for Cass upon returning, yet based on the vignette, it looks like he'll be coming back in the role of a babyface. Next up, Iyo Sky suffers a brutal, painful injury on Raw. Iyo Sky was left with a painful reminder of her rivalry with Liv Morgan after this week's episode of Raw following a hard-fought match against Roxanne Perez. Sky was ambushed by Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Perez in a shocking 3-on-1 assault that left the SummerSlam challenger completely laid out. Although Sky managed to defeat Perez despite interference from Judgment Day, the numbers game eventually caught up with her after the bell, as Bayley attempted to make the save but was quickly overwhelmed, and the brutal attack ended with Liv Morgan smashing the Women's World Championship title into Sky's head, while Rodriguez and Perez held her firmly in place. After the show, Iyo Sky revealed the shocking damage on her Instagram stories, posting a close-up photo of a swollen bruise across her forehead, even captioning it simply, "Seriously?" While the injury looks genuinely painful, it's not expected to keep Iyo Sky out of action for any real length of time, and honestly, it's only added more intensity to her already heated upcoming showdown with Morgan, but we're wishing her a speedy recovery. Next up, are the Bloodline secretly heels? There's been a ton of confusion around the current status of the Bloodline, specifically whether they're babyfaces or heels right now. Whilst they're universally cheered by the live crowds, they act like traditional heels. And this has clearly been seen with the faction essentially trying to take over both shows completely. But now we finally have an update, and according to Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer Radio, the stable are officially heels right now on TV. This is unusual to say the very least, as the Usos and Reigns still deliver babyface-style promos that connect with the live crowd, so there's definitely some real confusion among fans over exactly who they're supposed to be cheering for. Next up, is Club WWE actually a scam in disguise? Well, we finally know the details behind Club WWE, and according to PW Insider, promotional material sent to fans lays out the benefits. First is a founding member kit, a package of unique and exclusive items made just for founding members. The second perk is early access to the digital experience, letting fans be among the first to explore it before the full public launch. Third is bonus points, with founding members earning bonus points from day one for a head start on rewards. And finally, a SummerSlam ticket offer, giving founding members an exclusive ticket deal, with more details coming soon. It's been confirmed that membership costs $99 a year. The concept is a little confusing though, and the SummerSlam ticket offer is certainly raising alarm bells for fans, since it's well documented that WWE is struggling badly to sell tickets for the show, so it's only inevitable they'll lower prices or introduce 2-for-1 offers in the next few weeks anyway. Treating that like a genuine perk of Club WWE membership feels pretty disingenuous. Remember those fans who paid full price for WrestleMania 42 tickets, only to see them heavily discounted for everyone else later on? Seemed a little unfair, right? Next up, CM Punk wants a major shocking WWE change. Reigning WWE champion CM Punk would like to see a major shift made within the company.
What it sounds like.
Can we start with killing a brand split? You guys with 2 shows means you have to create double the amount of content. If you just bro, I don't think people understand. I wrote the first SmackDown. I wrote it. The SmackDown was a continuation of Raw. That's what it was. Then all of a sudden we became so popular. Oh my God, we got to do 4 house shows on the weekend, split the brands. There's no reason those brands, because coach, let's look at this too. Let's be honest. How many of the people we're seeing on those shows can be cut right now and we would never miss a beat? How many of them, coach?
85%.
Easy, bro. So you want to save money, you want to cut down on talent, you want to make your job easier, go back to one storyline from SmackDown to Raw to SmackDown to Raw. You know how much easier that would make it for these guys? Come on, man. It's rocket science.
And that's it.
When speaking on Stephanie McMahon's podcast this week, Punk stated that he wants producers to focus on giving constructive feedback, and he wants talent to be sincere and wanting to get better. I want the producers or agents to really focus on helping and giving constructive, positive feedback and showing things instead of just saying things. And I also need the talent to be sincere and wanting to get better and grow and keep an open mind and different perspectives on how to receive that information and then apply it. Punk often sits in gorilla during shows and pay-per-views to give feedback to younger wrestlers, and there are rumblings about him taking on a major backstage role once he calls it a day. Next up, a former champion is ready to return. Could WWE be about to add a big name back to their active roster? Naomi has been out of action since WrestleMania, but it now looks like she's finally getting ready to return. According to the latest WrestleVotes Q&A, she could be coming back in time for SummerSlam, and they note that the show in Rumo